What is up, guys? What's up, Karma Nation? We are back. Ball don't lie. We have Slam the Bookie, Beat the Spread, and Dead Press Picks. How are you guys doing, man?
Doing great.
What's up, guys?
Karma Nation. Everybody check out betkarma.com, the best website in the world. We're about 50 subscribers short on YouTube, guys. Go to our YouTube page, and we're going to hit 5,000 subscribers today. Let's get it. All right, Slam the Bookie, you want to start us off?
Yeah, man. Do you want to start with like a little recap on how we did on Tuesday? A little short recap here. I went 2-0. Where we hit Purdue, we hit in Syracuse in a double overtime game. I mean, Syracuse just played outstanding offense. Their defense kind of let up second half. I had a feeling Syracuse was going to they weren't going to hold up on defense. That 2-3 zone is just bad. But it was a great game. Syracuse got it done, won outright. Purdue, easy win there. 2-0 on Tuesday. Looking to go 2-0 today. So tune in.
All right, let's go to Dead Press Picks. How'd your plays go on Tuesday?
1-1 here for me, AC Duke. That was my one
Dukies.
loss. Kind of tough one. Late they kind of choked that thing away.
That's a bad beat, right?
Yeah, clients weren't mad. It was a bad beat. So it was one of those plays where I kind of was that second half. Honestly, at halftime I did throw a little bit on Ohio State because they were plus 600, and I was like, look, they can go on a run again. But bottom line, Duke choked that thing away, and then I had Rutgers -1 over Clemson. They were able to kind of pull away at the end. It was a pretty close game throughout. Clemson, they've just struggled to score all season. Kind of the case again. And Ron Harper Jr., it was kind of why I made that pick. Ben was right, too. Baker ended up not playing, but sometimes, that helps out. When the stars are out, other guys got to step up. Rutgers ended up stepping up there and covered that spread fairly easy. Ben, how'd your picks go last show?
Oh, boy. Well, we went 0-2, or I did. It's now 5-4 on the show. Minnesota, I had two basically heartbreakers. Minnesota, I didn't take a money line. I took the 2.5 points. They had a really, they had a really, really close game.
Humble brag.
Yeah, thanks, Dad. Thanks. They had it was super back and forth. It's not like neither team really pulled away at any point, so that one was kind of tough. Minnesota did win by 1 on the putback. Then Bellarmine, which I actually posted as a max on my page, they lost by 19. We had +17.
Oh, no.
They're only down 7 at half. Dude, they were actually winning with, I think it was 8 minutes left in the first half straight up. Second half, they literally didn't show up. They didn't make any shots.
I think they only made 2 3-pointers the whole game.
Damn.
Yeah, they're
a pretty good 3-point shooting game.
I have to thank you because you made me take Bellarmine first half, and without you, I wouldn't have had that. So.
You know what? They did cover
another humble brag.
Another humble. Yeah, I'm done for.
So Dead went 2-0 on the plays that basically were 0-2 for me, even though he took the different versions of the same plays.
2 3-pointers for the whole game. Slam, I think you're a better shooter than Bellarmine, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You saw that video I sent you?
Yeah, I did. All right, so guys, this is my first time on this show with Karma Nation. I'm excited, but I'm new to the format, so I'm going to lean on you guys to kind of go through the show, and then I'll ask any questions after that. I know Dad has the free live comments on deck, so he'll go through some of those comments soon. But I guess beat the spread. Let's get into kind of your 2 plays today, Ben, and see which ones you love.
Yeah, so my first play for today is going to be Lafayette Moneyline. This one isn't just a super confusing play for me. I just looked at it and just simply Sacred Heart hasn't been necessarily super impressive that I'd back them on the road in this Moneyline spot. It's only -130 on the Moneyline for Lafayette. They have won 1 road game this year. It was their first game actually at LaSalle. They won in overtime. They needed overtime to win that one. They haven't gotten a road win since. They haven't beaten a D1 opponent since. They're actually 0-5 against D1 teams since then. So I simply don't see why, you if it's not broke, don't fix it. Lafayette has shown that they can actually win some D1 games. They're a decent home team. They just beat Rutgers actually on the road too. So I mean, that's a big confidence booster in my eyes. Even if they had a shaky start to the season, they started 0-4. They're trending upwards. Now they're 2-4. It's just a huge confidence booster win for me. And then they came back after that Rutgers game and they beat Columbia, not a great team, but they blew them out on the road as well. Now they get to come back home, get a home game under their belt against a team who hasn't beat a D1 opponent since the first game of the year. So this one's just not a super – I didn't dive deep into stats in this one or anything. I'm just going with what should be a pretty simple pick here. Money's 130 on the money line for a team that's trending upwards versus a team that's trending downwards. Big win off Rutgers. To me, this one's pretty simple. Lafayette Moneyline.
All right, for those who are just joining for the first time, I know that was a lot of stats, a lot of information from our guy, Beat the Spread. He doesn't take any notes, man. He does that all from memory. He just knows all these numbers from heart. Ben is the college basketball master. Let's go to your first pick for Slam the Bookie.
All right. Let's jump right into the earliest game here. Northern Kentucky versus Cleveland State. I look at this game. I see a weird line. First off, -4 for Cleveland State here. Northern Kentucky has just not been impressive, not been good offensively and defensively. This Cleveland State team is experienced. You're talking about every single one of their players on the roster is a senior. I mean, there's a couple sophomores and juniors, but most of them are seniors. They're experienced. This is their 5th home game. They're on a 4-game winning streak right now, all at home. Their last loss was against Ohio, which is ranked 100th in KenPom. But now they have Northern Kentucky at home again. And the past opponents they played, they all ranked similar to Northern Kentucky. They're not great, but Cleveland State have beaten most of their opponents by like 20, 10. It's all blowouts, except for Copen State. They won by 3. But again, I like Cleveland State in this spot. I know the line's a little tricky here, but I'm not going to overthink this one. Cleveland State does get their starting point guard back in this lineup here. And I think -4 is kind of a gift. I don't think Northern Kentucky can keep up with this team, especially on the road. They're awful on defense, and they can't play. They can't shoot and make baskets on offense. So I see them struggling in the spot against Cleveland State. So take Cleveland State -4. I like them to cover here and continue home winning streak.
I got you. All right, I'll go ahead and go next. Before I do that, before me and Dad get into ours, I do want to remind people we're only 50 subscribers short of 5,000 on YouTube. So please check us out on YouTube at Bet Karma. And let's get everybody who's watching right now to subscribe to that. And let's hit our 5,000 number. I think he's going to do an awesome giveaway once we hit that. And then, guys, my pick tonight is going to be Wright State. Wright State on the road is going to be playing Purdue, Fort Wayne, 2 really small schools here. Opened up at -3. Now it's Wright State -4. I love the movement here. The amount of bets and amount of handle and money are kind of similar, but that's a big move to me. Becomes a 1-possession game to a 2-possession game. I know there's not very many key numbers when we're talking about basketball, but I think a 3 to 4 is a big movement. So I do like Wright State tonight. I kind of lean the under as well in that game at 151.5, but I personally don't play over-unders when they're that high. But I do lean the under in this game, and I do like Wright State to kind of blow out Purdue, Fort Wayne. All right, Dad, let's get to your first pick today.
All right, boys. Yeah, I'm going to hop in with a pick tonight between Denver University and Wyoming. So kind of feel like Ben here going to some schools a lot of people don't know about. I'm going to do it for my boy here. So, yeah, Denver is 3-5, guys, but the record could fool you a little bit. They have 1 loss by 1 point. They have another loss by 2. They have another loss by 1, and then they have another loss in overtime. So they very well could just have 1 loss on the year. 3 of their 4 losses are by a combined 3 points. So this is a team who's played tight in every game. And here we're going to get them on the first half tonight, plus 11 against Wyoming. Wyoming's a good team. Don't get me wrong. I think that they're going to, be fairly competitive in the Mountain West, but 11 points, guys, in the first half is a lot. You guys know I'm a big underdog guy for first half bets. And I just think 11 here is just going to be too many points. Neither of these teams play at a very high pace. Wyoming does like to shoot the three ball, so if they got really hot, then we could run into a little bit of an issue. But this is going to be a Wyoming team who I'm going to fade again. I faded them a few times this year. Have had limited success with doing so, but I think 11 points, guys, in the first half here is far too many. Denver has played tight first halves across the board. I think they're good enough to keep this thing within that number at 11 points.
All right, so we just did counterclockwise. We're going to go back clockwise. So I'm going to give my second pick here. I'm going to do a dead press special. I like the first half of this game, and it's an underdog. So give me Sacramento State tonight. Ooh. First half +3. They're going to be at home against Montana. Montana's been playing pretty well, but I do like Sacramento State. They average about the same amount of points on offense, a little over 65. Where Sacramento State really gets in trouble is it's a really bad defense. They've only played one game at home. They didn't cover that spread, but I think they're going to cover tonight, and I think they're actually going to cover it pretty comfortably. They don't really turn the ball over. They take care of it really well. So give me Sacramento State first half +3, and if you want to press at halftime, that's another opportunity there as well. All right, let's go to Slam the Bookie.
Yo, all right. So second play today, boys. We're going to go right into the St. Mary's and Utah State game, probably the best game today. Line sitting at -1 Utah State here. And, I look at this line, I'm like, man, okay, it's pretty much like a 50-50. Utah State's been playing well offensively, and defensively is pretty average, but offensively is when that's pretty much, it's just been blowing out teams. All right, they're playing well. They can shoot the three. They got guys who can score in the paint. Bean has been playing well. He's their best player. And St. Mary's is they're off a win, but their last loss was against Wisconsin in the tournament play, and now they're going on the road. I like to look at this game. I don't really count neutral sites as road wins or whatever, but they're going on the road to Utah State in Logan, Utah. That place gets rocking. I think this people are going to be excited.
Have you been there before, Slam?
No, but I've seen them play.
All right.
But I think people are going to be excited for this game. And that place should be rocking tonight. This is a true road game for St. Mary's. They've been okay on offense. They're a defensive team here. If St. Mary's was to win this game, they would have to win it through defense because Utah State has been scoring just like Iowa. They're hot. I like Utah State at home here. They're at home again. I like them in this spot. I think -1 is a little gift here.
You think that line's a little weird there, Chris? Why are they only -1 then?
It's a little weird, but
like disrespectful.
It's a little disrespectful.
It's a gift. It's weird and it's disrespectful.
Yeah, all those guys. So I like take Utah State at home, boys. Don't overthink it. Utah State offensively will roll. If they're cold from the threes, they can't score. If it goes under, then it would lead to the St. Mary's side. But
is that a max bet for Karma Nation there, Slam?
Is that a max bet? No. Don't listen to Ben here. No max bet yet.
Wait, Chris, someone just commented and said, who did Utah State lose to?
They lost their first game of the season, UC Davis, right?
Okay.
But, again, it was the first game of the season.
It doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count. It's just a warm-up, but preseason.
Yeah.
And someone else said, tell Slam to never bet against the Catholic fellas at St. Mary's. So just
we will see. We will see.
Catholic's
All
not
right.
on the shoot, man.
I'm rocking with Utah State tonight, boys.
All right, Ben, let's drop some knowledge for Karma Nation. What is your second bet tonight?
Ben, let me hype this up and tell everyone it's your max.
All right, max bet, everybody. Everybody quote tweet
No.
is beat
Yep,
the
I'll
spreads,
quote
max
it.
bet.
Quote it.
Say Ben,
After-
not me.
I'll tell
They
you
beat
what.
the spread.
After watching that Arizona State game last night, there's no way I can max an over, which happens to be my next play, which is an over. Washington State, Arizona State. That's the worst shooting performance I've ever seen in my life, and I never want to
Wait, you had
even
the-
hear Arizona. I did have the over. I didn't, not on the show, but I
It was
played
like
it.
10
and It was
the
28
Arizona
points
State
a half.
game.
Yeah, Arizona
Fuck,
State ended with
bro.
under 30
That's
points,
bad.
man. So hopefully that doesn't happen on this over tonight because I'm taking Montana State, Northern Colorado, over 141.5. When I looked at both these teams' previous games, Montana State has hit this over this number in every game against D1 opponents except for one this year, and Northern Colorado has hit this number in every game except for two this year against D1 opponents. One of those games is against Texas, though. They're really good defense, so I don't really count that one because this is more about an evenly paced matchup. So we're going to hopefully see some more threes tonight because that is what both these teams do really well. They both shoot a ton of threes. Northern Colorado shoots 37% behind the arc. They have three really good shooters. They have Dalen Counts, Bodie Hume, and Kerr Jungkuch. If I mispronounced that, I probably did. Don't blame me. They're all in the top 300 in the nation in effective field goal shooting percentage. And then you look across from them, Montana State, they do the exact same thing. They're a predominantly three-point shooting team. They also do it very well. They shoot even a little bit better, 39.7% behind the arc. And they do that behind Jabril Bello, Amin Adamu, and Tyler Patterson, who also are all three inside the top 300 or the top field goal percentage in the nation. So they both have some stacked shooters. They can shoot a lot of threes. And where do they suck on defense? 3-point defense. They both suck at it. So we should see a ton of threes tonight. They're just going to throw them up. They both shoot almost 40%, so they should fall. And they've hit this number multiple times this year. It's not like it's some crazy high number like 160. It's pretty doable. They both got to hit 70 points. And the spread is also pretty tight. It's at -2.5 here. So even if it is at only like 135 or so in the last minute, and it's a close game, hopefully some free throws can push this over. It's expected to be a tighter game. So if we do need those free throws at the end, what should be a tight game, hopefully those can push it over. So I think we see a ton of threes today. They can both make, maybe 10 to 15 and just can push it over.
Ben doing Ben things. He's dropping the knowledge right now for Karma Nation. Everybody, round of applause. I do have one question. So this is somewhat related to college basketball. We all know like Montana State, Utah State, Tennessee State. They're actually states. I have a question for you guys. Why is it called Cleveland State? Because Cleveland is a city.
I wouldn't have known Cleveland's not a state, they say. So
I mean, what about Texas State?
That's that Philly education right there.
What
That's
state?
Just kidding.
Texas
Ignore me.
State. Yeah,
Ignore me. I didn't say that.
That's probably why they suck so much. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, Cleveland State is playing tonight. I think, Slam, that was one of your plays, right?
Yeah, Cleveland State.
Yeah. All right. So let's review real quick. I'll start with Dead Press. You still got your second.
Yeah, I gotta do.
Let's go to your
Yeah, I gotta do my second one.
All right, let's get it. Max play. Let's get it.
Yeah, this is my. No.
All right, let's quote tweet Dead Prez and say it's his max play right now.
Yep, max.
And then
play.
he's
We're
gonna
all
he's
doing
gonna
max
post the
plays.
opposite side for his VIP.
Yeah, I'll post that. Yeah,
That way everyone's happy.
Yeah, no, clients are always happy. Yeah, so for this game, guys, I'm going back to a first half under. Everyone's making fun of us for the Texas State thing in the comments. What's my play again? Oh, Delaware and Delaware State here. So I'm just going first half under, guys. I don't have 16 index cards like Ben to give you guys the statistics why I'm taking this, but Ben's my stat guy. If I need him, he'll hop in for me. I just like it because
of course.
I like it because of the pace. Chris, you're getting roasted in the comments. Sorry, I'm trying to talk. There's like 17 comments right now, like slam laughing emojis. Does he not?
Fuck, man.
Does he not know Texas is a state? I thought.
Dude,
man.
Nobody heard that.
Okay, yeah. So anyway, the first half under at 70, guys, at -120. It did drop to 69.5 some places. Still do like it there, but this will be a fairly slow pace game, in my opinion. again, if I need the stats, my guy Ben is ready for me. But neither of these teams lights out shooting. Delaware State really struggles to get a rhythm offensively. So I think when you get a game like this, we'll see a little bit of a slow pace to begin. So I'm going to go with the first half under in Delaware and Delaware State. So my 2 picks, guys, are going to be the first half under in Delaware State, and then also I am going to take Denver first half plus 11.
All right, beautiful guys. Just a quick reminder, everybody check out betkarma.com. It has free sports betting tools. And if you want to join a Discord community, go to betkarmachat.com. It's going to automatically link you to, BetKarma's awesome chat and Discord there. Karma Nation is live and well. All right, let's go ahead and just review just our 2 picks. I'll start with beat the spread, and then we'll do a counterclockwise over. And then, Dad, you can get into some of the comments.
Ben, someone just asked there real quick, is Sac State first half a good play? They said
you're the first half guy. I don't know why you're asking me.
They literally said ask beat the spread. First half. I wasn't too worried, but
what's the first? Is it first half plus 2? I think it's kind of a shorter line, right?
Yeah, it's a short line, 2.5.
Yeah, I don't know. I did give a brief look at the Montana game, and I liked Montana full game. I didn't break down the first half of this one, but I did like Montana full game. So I don't know. I'd probably lay off it.
We're opposite there.
I'd probably lay off it. Montana doesn't turn the ball over a whole lot, but Sacramento State, I don't know. It's kind of a no play for me in the first half there. Sacramento State can't really shoot, so that's always kind of a bad thing for me. The team just can't shoot at all. They're like bottom. One thing I know about Sacramento State is they're horrible shooting. I think they're like bottom 30 or something. So I don't know.
What? That's another city. That's a state. Sacramento State. Okay, go ahead.
Yep. There you go. Just like Texas State, right?
Yeah, just like Texas State. Hey, beat the spread. What were your 2 bets? What were your 2 bets for tonight?
Ben's roasting now. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. So my 2 for tonight. My first one's Lafayette Moneyline, and then I got Montana State, Northern Colorado over 41.5. Hopefully it does not end up like the Arizona State-Washington State game last night. Fingers crossed. But yeah, right. Max play. I
love it. Slam the bookie. What are your 2 plays for tonight? What's the gift? What are the gifts tonight, bro?
Gift plays, boys. Cleveland State -4. And then we're going with Utah State -1 here.
All right. Thanks, Slam the bookie. And mine really quickly. I am on Wright State -4 for the game. And then I actually we had that question earlier, but I like Sacramento State first half +3. Give me that home dog, that home cooking. All right, Dad.
AC, someone said that you're goofy today.
Yeah, someone said AC.
I am goofy. I'm goofy every day, man.
AC's always goofy, man.
Chris, they said homie went to Texas Tech, I think. Ha ha ha.
Slam the bookie had no comment.
The city of Texas.
No
comment. If you guys have any questions about games tonight, feel free to drop them in the Twitter or YouTube.
We got some time right now. Drop some games.
Someone asked about Weber State. Ben, you know about them, or anyone know about them?
I actually like Weber State.
In
general, not the game.
Just because Dame went there, Chris. That's why.
Damian Lillard, right? Yeah, Dame Lillard.
No, they're a really good team this year. All
dude, Weber State can shoot.
They shoot. And this Northern Arizona team is just awful on defense. But again,
so Weber State right now they're sitting at 6-0. They have 4-1 against the spread. Just like Ben said, they definitely can shoot. They average over 81 points a game with a point differential of above 16 points. So it's an elite offense with an above average defense. The spread tonight is 15 points. It's a lot. If you guys are right, if Northern Arizona is not a good team, this should be a blowout. So maybe look into a dead press special here. Maybe do a Weber State first half and get that shorter line.
Yeah, we just got another one, guys, here from the BMAT asking who are your multi-bets tonight if you were to do a 3-game safest parlay. So basically, what parlay would you do if you were doing it? I don't parlay much, obviously, but
college basketball parlays are scary, man, because sometimes those
we're getting
favorites will just come out flat.
Yeah.
But if you want to do it, Wyoming money line, Take it to the house.
Wyoming money line. What's their spread
That's
tonight?
a
I
lot,
actually
right?
didn't see that.
I think
How do I do it? How do I do it, man?
Russ Jr. over here. All right, how about the Grand Canyon game? Does anyone have a read on that? Someone just said Grand Canyon game ? They're minus 14.5 against UTSA.
Bro, why do y'all play those games?
I don't know. I know they got that. Who's that one
That's
guy?
our response from our
they got
insider.
that.
Why do y'all play these games?
I'm trying to remember his name. They got that one guy like Holland Woods or something. He's pretty good. He's a pretty good leader for them, I'd say, offensively. They look decent so far. I mean, they're like what 6-1, 6-1.
Yeah, they're playing well.
They're
they're
6-1.
playing
They have
pretty
an
well.
elite defense. They've only given up basically under 60 points a game. So that's one of the top defenses in the country. Of course, their competition is not as good as some of the other teams, but they're at home today playing against UTSA. I think it could be a good spot for them. Maybe an under there, a team total UTSA under, perhaps.
Okay.
The one thing I just saw is UTSA is bottom 10 in effective field goal percentage. They shoot 40%, 41% field goal percentage. That's not even threes. That's just normal field goal percentage. That's pretty bad. And this is their first road game in a while. They haven't had a road game since November 12th. So maybe something to look at there. Grand Canyon plays pretty well at home. So maybe location will play a bit of an aspect in this. But yeah, I'd probably lean Grand Canyon there. They're probably a good bet tonight.
Guys, CSB Picks asked if Towson covers tonight. They're minus 10.5 against Long Island. I don't have any read on this. What do you guys think?
Towson's a little surprising. They've kind of had an on and off year. They have a few good wins against bad teams. They have a few, not so great outings, but they did just lose by 10 against San Francisco. I mean, that's not necessarily, great outing, but it's not a horrible outing. I mean, they kept it at double digits, right at 10 there against a good San Francisco team. Now they get to play at home against a not so great LIU team. So I don't know. Again, here, not a huge read on either side for me, but I do like Towson as a team. LIU just isn't impressive. They're 1-5, and their only win is against literally probably the third worst team in the nation behind Chicago State and Mississippi Valley State, which is Delaware State. So I don't know. I'd probably lean Towson there as well with the favorite.
Trav Betts asked if Belmont and Lipscomb tonight. Lipscomb is plus 15. I actually like Lipscomb tonight at plus 15 in that game. Another question, guys, that we got. That's off base here about the Knicks and Bulls. Can we talk about the NBA on a college basketball show? I'm on the Bulls. I'll be honest.
Oh,
but
Bulls, take it to the cashier, Bulls.
All right, there we go. We'll just give you the quick Bulls. Beezer's Bet said, "What do y'all think about Oakland versus Illinois Chicago game?"
What's his line at?
Now
it's minus 5.5 for Oakland there. That's a tough game, to be honest. I actually think there's going to be points in that. I think a lot of people are going to be hammering the under there because they're both kind of defensive-minded teams. But I kind of like the over. I'm usually contrarian, especially once it comes to college basketball. So I like the over 137, I believe, in that Oakland game.
Yeah, Oakland's surprising this year, man. This is like the best they've been in probably 5 or 6 years.
They're pretty good, yeah.
They beat Oklahoma State on the road. I mean,
yeah, it's a big
fluke win, maybe, but it's a confidence booster, if anything, even if it was a fluke. So I mean, that's a pretty big win in my opinion.
Ben, Mike Howard said that, are you concerned because the total for Montana, I guess it opened at 148. It's down to 141.
No, I'm not worried. You see a lot of those totals dropping.
Yeah, college basketball totals move up.
College basketball totals are insane, especially because I don't know when that line opened, but sometimes they open it depends on where you're looking because sometimes the sites that you see opening lines on aren't super accurate. Because I've seen some sites that'll tell me like a line opened at some crazy high number. And then over the next couple of weeks, that it could be a super early total and dropped over the next course of weeks. Either way, it doesn't really turn me off too much from it because I've actually seen that happen quite a bit with totals in college basketball. They're really funky with how they move like that. But if anything, I like that because we got a lower number than the book originally thought. So
we'll take one last question here. Ken Will, it's more so a comment. He said UIC has actually won the last 3 years straight up against Oakland, so to take them with the points tonight. But we mentioned this Oakland team is a little bit better than it typically has been.
For sure.
All right, boys, we hit the 30-minute mark, and we don't, like to do extra overtime here, so we'll close it up on the 30 minutes. We want to thank our friends at Carbonation. AC, you take us home. It's AC's debut.
All right, it's my debut. Just
Take us home.
Quick reminder.
Give us a max play.
Check us out on YouTube. We are 50 people short. I think I just checked. We're only 20 people short on our YouTube page, Bet Karma. So please subscribe if you're still in the live stream. Thank you so much, Bet Karma. Thank you, Karma Nation. Check out betkarma.com for all your betting tools. Later, y'all.